just want to share a bit of an intro on this one before we get into the lab, because even before you start the lab, to start managing this car, as you can see in images, the car likes to lean a lot. There's a lot of weight transfer, and getting that entry into the lab right is quite key. And after that, throughout the lab, you'll see need to manage the weight transfer. How I was doing that was with some throttle input, partial throttle through most of the corners, and I'll point those out where that needs to be done. Right now, so through this first corner, you'll see that little black patch over there. I was using that to gauge. So as the curb ends, I was trying to go over this little black patch there on the left shoulder of the tarmac and making the car lean in. And once it leans a bit, you can just keep it there. You saw I was going partial throttle there, and then I went into fifth, and that's how you carry some speed to the start. Now here, as you see on the right hand side, there's that dark grey building. That's the one where I was starting to brake. Now you'll see some partial throttle over there, getting the car to lean in, waiting for the weight transfer, then you go full throttle. Now here you want to start lifting before this curb, angle the car in a bit, and then brake in a straight line. And again, start giving it some partial throttle there, accelerate out, turn quite harshly that one, and shift up if you need to pull it back. Over here, you want to lift a bit, get it over this curb, careful of track limits, same with this one, and lift where you need to. At the start of this curb, that's where you want to start braking, down into third, release the brakes, and then again use the throttle to manage it and make it settle a bit. Here I kept it in fourth, and just at that last lamppost you see on the right hand side before the grass ends, that's where I'm starting to brake. Start releasing the brake, trail brake a bit, and then you exit through that corner. Now here, as the curb moves a bit to the left, or just as the car straightens, that's when you brake. Keep it in third for this one, partial throttle, just to keep the speed up a bit, and then accelerate out. I tried exiting in second. You gain a bit of time, but as you shift, then you just lose all of that. All of this pretty simple. It's just flat out. This car you can rev it a bit, but I was just wary of hitting the limiter, so there wasn't too much benefit. Keep revving it, so then I just let off. Now here you see that last red sign. After that, there's that little light post over there. I was braking just after that, but before the 300, almost in between. You can try to play around with your braking distance here. You see now I start releasing the brake, trail braking, angle it in, partial throttle, lift a bit, partial throttle, and that's how you exit that last corner. Let it go wide over here, and look for that end of the curbing, and you see that little black patch over there on the left hand side. That's what I was trying to go over with the left tires, angle it in and shift up into fifth over the lawn. Now this angle will give you a better idea of how this car likes to lean. You see there, once it settles and it leans all the way, that's when you can start accelerating, tray building, brake, tray brake a bit. I lost the rear a bit here, it helped me rotate a bit over there. Start angling, lift a bit and brake down into third, start partial throttle, mash the throttle, turn in aggressively there, shift up, use understeer, lift here, ride the curb, do the same here. Start of that curb just before even down into third, you want to be done with your braking before you enter that corner. Accelerate out. Start looking for where the grass ends and the lamppost on the right, that's where you brake. Here down into third, accelerate out in third, brake, and here you keep it in third, but start accelerating partial, and then full as you see the exit, and then it's this long straight. Now we're stuck on 33.3, 33.4 for quite a bit of time, managed a 33.2, and then I managed to put this lap in. Thing is, it's hard to string the whole lap with the weight transfer just right throughout. The optimums were down, but I couldn't string the lap together. Now here, brake down, partial throttle, ride the second curb as well partial, and then full throttle as the car straightens up. Go towards the outside, that black patch, or go over it and keep the steering angle. Don't stop turning. And go over the lawn, manage the 32 knob.